caught me. I think we'll go back, talk to Teresa. We'll figure out our gear. And then sleep for the night. How are you making money? Or are you asking because you're struggling? Lockpicking is much trickier here than in Skyrim. It most definitely is. However, there is the option. I don't know if you're aware of it, but there's two options for lockpicking. The original was really tough. And if you go in your options, there's a simplified version, which is easier. But I still struggle with it a little bit. But I am able to unlock the easy locks. The easy locks, though. But I do struggle with it a little bit. So I don't know if you're aware of that and have tried that out. I'm not sure what the default is. Man, we really need to get this jail thing off of ours so we can get our strength back. Knocking people out Deus Ex Human Revolution style, then looting their corpses of everything, then selling the gear once the game no longer registers stolen. Yeah. I have not, so, alright, I have not been that naughty, no. Well, you could sell it to the miller, right? You have two millers now that you can sell it to, at least depending on how much, which side quest you've done so far. I do not know, I'm assuming the millers probably pay less than if you wait for it to be classified as not stolen and then sell it to a legit purveyor, but I do not know. Miller rips you off a lot. Okay. Makes sense, right? They're taking stolen goods from you. Kind of like a pawn shop, right? Alright, let's try talking to Teresa.
Look at you, lover boy.
Do not do that one. That'll get you into the DLC. Alright. We've already done those. Let's see if she'll go on our walk yet.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. But I can't right now.
Turn down again.
Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
See if there is anything new.
I'd like to know...
Oh, there is a couple things. Okay.
What do you think of the Lord here, Sir Hanush?
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a bit hot-headed, but he took us in, so he must be a good Christian.
Who's this Sir Hans Capon?
He's actually the real Lord of Rattay, and Sir Hanush is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is underage and his father is dead. Folks say he's a spoilt young pup with an eye for the lasses.
So you're noticing that the miller only gives you about 10% of what it's worth. Well, but isn't there automatically, even if it's... So the example you give, you have a cure asset's worth 582 groschen. The miller offered 58. Even if you take it to a true vendor, it's going to be less than 582, right? Because is it based on your speech and a couple other things? But it's probably more than 58, though. I see what you're saying.
That's all. Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
All right, nothing new there, because we're not going to ask her about that. That got us in trouble last time.
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
All right, now let's take a look at the gear we have. Yeah, the vendors don't give very good prices either. I'm currently wondering how to increase what vendors give you for stuff. Like I said, I think there's some things that play into that, like maybe your charisma. I'm sure your speech does. Um, you know, things like that. I'm sure there's a couple things that play into all of that. And there might be some skills that'll help out with that too, would be my guess. All right, so we have Capon's bow, which, wow, that's worth a lot. Okay, how does that compare to our current bow? It's much better. So we're gonna sell our old bow. Long distance arrows, the bludgeon. The bludgeon is pretty close to our sword. Because we're not going to be able to repair that sword. So we'll probably end up selling that sword. Armor. I think we're going to have to switch into this stuff for our next. So we might as well go ahead and do it. Was that it? I thought they gave us something else. Oh, it just took that off. Okay. But this is better, so we're going to keep this. Vinegar Bob, wish you'd been able to beat Capon. That's really good bow. That's a really good bow. Yeah, it looks like a good bow. Yeah, I got lucky. I actually beat Capon. I don't know when you joined, but I actually beat Capon with on the bow training and also the sword training, the melee combat. He didn't give up a sword though. He only gave up his bow. Let's pick a few of these things. And then we'll check the time. I cannot seem to get this. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had it. All right, so it's only 7 o'clock. Can we run back in? I kind of hate to do this. Oh wait, can't run. I know that for sure. You know, I'm afraid. Let's see if the shops are open. Vinegar Bob, do you know what time the shops close? Any chance they might stay open till 8 o'clock? Oh, we might be able to sell it to this lady, though. You do not know. It's all right. No problems. I'm scared that they're probably not open right now, and I don't want to walk all the way there and then walk all the way back.
May the Lord watch over you.
And I do realize our pot might get a little more money from... Well, she won't buy this, but maybe the miller will. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. Ditch stuff in the locker and then you get to town quicker. Yeah, but the only reason I need to go into town right now is simply to sell. We cannot do our next mission of doing the where we're doing the you know, kind of policing, going around with the guy. Cannot do that until the morning anyways. So I'm kind of wasting some time right now, to be honest with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
I know she's not going to go for this, but let's get a starting point.
Since it's you.
It's not worth it to me.
Oh, she got kind of angry. Well, that's because we went so high.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Oh, she wouldn't take that. All right.
Very well. I agree.
We will dump the gear we're not using though. See if we can sell the sword to the miller. Should be able to.
God save you.
Oh, do you have any work for me? Oh.
I'm interested in betting on the tourney.
Of course you are.
What can I bet on?
Let's keep it simple. You can bet on yourself to win the whole tournament. If you reckon you're up to it. Not everyone's got what it takes. If you lose, you forfeit your wager. But if you win, you'll get double back from me, on top of the prize money from Sir Hanush. That's a fair wager, ain't it? What do you say?
Oh, interesting. I don't think we're ready for that yet, though.
I don't fancy it. You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
Vinegar Bob, you took the wager, then ended up not even getting to the tourney. How did you not get to it? Did something happen in between? I want to bet on who wins the tourney. Oh, this is interesting. Let's check this out.
About betting on the tourney, I'd be interested. What kind of wager are we talking about?
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh. Well, let's just, trekking it out to see how this works.
A nice little wager. Well, break a leg.
Oh, was this betting on me then?
Literally, I hope.
Oh, it was. I thought he was going to let me bet on somebody else. All right. Do you have any work for me?
Would you happen to have any work for me?
Of course I would. And, surprise, surprise, it's another ring.
Like last time?
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than you? The ringleader, so to speak. The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back, and the baths deny all knowledge.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking for it after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Yeah, we'll give it a try.
Consider it done. Provided I get something out of it.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Come right back with it once you have it. God be with you.
So you were miles away when it started, and you wouldn't have stood a chance. Yeah, I would. I don't think I'm ready. Nowhere near doing that yet. But I think, does it happen like weekly or every couple days, something like that? I don't think it's a one and done, although, again, could always be wrong. Oh, we already had a bludgeon? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, I didn't... After all that talking, I got sidetracked and didn't try and sell him the sword. Yeah, it's every week, you think. That's what I thought.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Goodbye.
Ooh, we can buy some meat from him. there anything else we might want to sell? Well, I know I'm not going to drink the beer because of what that does to you. This is pretty bad. What does mead do? It does. Oh no, it does not give you health. Yeah, we'll sell those. The spirits does give you a little bit of health. 27% alcohol though, a little bit of energy, a little bit of health. We have 5 of those. Let's. Oh well, all right, that's fine. And we'll sell this stuff. Other people buy that stuff, by the way. It's not still. I know. I just figured since we're here. I probably should have tried to sell this to that lady. I probably need to shop around to see who gives the better deals on these things.
Why not?
Again, though, the shops are closed. All right, let's see if we go kind of high on this and see if he gets super mad.
What about this?
It's not worth it to me.
He kind of did.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
All right, are we upstairs yet? Let's see. All right, so it's not too late. Let's see what we can do with these baths. Can we sneak into that lady's, to the chambers and get this ring? Probably going to want to take off. Ooh, you know what? Let's first come back here. I want to drop off this armor that we are currently not using. I do not know if once we're done with this, the side quest we're going to do tomorrow, if we have to give that armor back for whatever reason, or if we're allowed to keep it. So this is what we previously had. Well, that's actually what they gave us. All right, and everything else. Okay. So there's only a couple pieces. Now we're going to take off the noisy stuff. We'll take that off. Our noise is 38 right now, so that's not too bad. So let's see. Yeah, that makes a decent difference. Down to 30. Down to 25. All right. We'll just have to remember always put those bracers on whenever we're going to use our bow. Nobody's asked you for your armor back yet. In fact, I might have sold some of it already. All right, so that's good to know. All right, who's the main lady here? This is not her. She is. Let's talk to her first.
Though you'd be better off going for a good scrub. You don't exactly smell like roses.
Probably do. No, we're going to hold off for now, though. come in this front door? It's a lockpick to get in there. What can we get in the side door? Will she get suspicious? Oh, I wonder if we need to be up there. That's a lockpick. I'm sure. Yeah, this is for the. These are for the customers, right? Yeah. Let's try going upstairs. I'm sure this will be locked also. Yes. Oh, she went inside. I'm not sure what to do here, because if she's in there, we don't want to go picking the lock, and we don't want them seeing. Oh, I'm kind of torn. Oh, look who's here. He's still beat up. Obviously, he did not come for the cleaning services. He's still beat up. This is breaking some privacy
What are you
rules.
staring at? The bars
Who
are for
is
paying
it?
guests, not idlers with nothing better to do.
Hey! Lost
All
someone
right.
hereabouts?
What are you staring at? The bars are for paying guests, not idlers with nothing better to do.
Let's give this a try. I wonder if we should, because her room has to be up here. Let's give this one a try. See how many times we can fail this. Ready for this, Vinegar Bob? All right. All right, not bad. She's not in this room. Oh, she's sleeping. How much you want to bet that's the chest we need? Yep, not this one, but we're going to take it all. Oh, what was that water sound from? That's hard. Of course this is going to be the one. Vinegar Bomb saying this is interesting. Seems to be the same quest as the one I got yesterday, except it's completely different. That is interesting. How's it different? Oh, that scared me. I thought for sure I was going to fail on that
My
one.
God!
Oh,
What are you doing?
she caught me.
Stop that!
She
You
still heard it.
magpie!
She still heard. How did she hear it if I got it?
God!
Oh,
Arrest that thief!
Mutt, you're in the way. And I can't sprint.
God!
And I can't sprint.
God! Come here quick!
Oh, I failed
There's a
miserably.
thief over there!
Well, it's to get a ring for the miller, but I had to get it elsewhere. Are you talking about from the executioner where you had to dig it off the body? I'm going to have a bounty in Rattay again. That means we're not going to be able to go through and do that quest tomorrow. Yeah. So, all right. So, Vinegar Bob. So, yeah, that is a little earlier. So, I've done that already. And you go back and forth a couple times. And then you end up... Oh, I don't know how far you got through that. But this is a little later after that, where he's giving you a second job. After he uses that first one to kind of prove yourself. All right, let's sell this stuff to him right away before we get caught.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Good luck, then.
We'll sell that. Wonder why will he not take the tunic? Well, we're going to keep that. We'll sell this. It's in better condition. Oh, so he will take that. Why is it grayed out? I wonder why that is. This leather jerkin's kind of taking a beating. Yeah, look at it. It's not good. It's not. That's gonna be hard to fix. The tar jacket. That looks pretty nice. That'd be good for sneaking, actually. We'll hold on to that. Yeah, we'll sell that. Red merchant's hat. We'll sell that. Because if we get caught, this is going to be taken anyways. So I know I'm risking it with those couple of pieces. So did we not get the ring?
Can we do something about the price?
I have not bought
right,
any sewing kits yet, no.
Since it's you.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
See, he did not get as mad because we did not go too high the first time.
Aye, that would do it.
Oh, now we have the bounty. So she reported it. Maybe we can learn how to read before we do that one quest. All right, so we want to hold on to all of that. We're gonna put some of this stuff back on. So that's good. Fake name. What is that? I have no idea. But did we not get the... Oh, there's the ring from the bass. All right, so we need to go back and talk to Miller about that. Hopefully he's not gone to bed yet. I do not see the Miller. Does he sleep up there? Oh, well, we'll do it in the morning. That's fine. Nourishment, energy, our energy, that's going to go up. Our nourishment's going to drop, of course. All right.